What is up, YouTube? Welcome to the first episode of this dope Leicester City Career Mode that I'm starting right now. Alright, in between the announcement video that I made for you guys and this first episode, I went ahead and I looked around for some people that I might want to add to the squad. I don't want to change it that much, at least not in the first season, so I can just feel the Leicester City side. I feel like people, they pick teams and they do their career modes, and then they totally rotate out players and bring in new ones, and it kind of, some of the teams just lose their feel if you know what I mean, you know? But here are some of the people that I was looking at. Kurt Zuma, a young guy, high potential, wouldn't be a bad option. Mbemba, I think that's how you say it. I think he's like a 73 or 74 rated center back, and he's only 19. Let's take a look. He's 6 foot, and I know he has good strength. Yep, he does. And he's also fast for a center back, which is pretty helpful. Pedro Quinones, I think that's how you say it. I am currently scouting him to see what his rating is. He might be worth bringing in just as a backup to Cambiaso, however you say it. A backup to him, but we'll have to see. This guy, Nam Tai Hee, I think that's how you say it. But anyways, I am not going to be signing him for this career mode. I don't think he's the right fit for the Leicester side. I don't really need him. But I wanted to show you guys this guy because he's a perfect fit for a League 1 or League 2 side team. And I think you guys should check him out. And on top of that, he has a game face, or whatever you call it, which I prefer to have players like that on my team. It just gives the game a better feel. Joey Barton, I don't know much about this guy, but his stats seem to be pretty good, and for a 31-year-old center mid, he's got a decent amount of stamina, and I'm hoping that'll give him a couple seasons, excuse me, or at least one, and I think he might make a better center attacking mid than who I have up there right now, even though he is a center defensive mid. But I think I can make it work. This guy, I'm not going to sign him anytime soon probably, but I want him on my short list so I can see how he improves, because he was one of the only guys on the free transfer list that I saw that was a young guy with this kind of face thing. I think they're called regens or whatever. Maybe not, but whatever. And it seems like he might have good stats in the future, so I just want to keep an eye on him. Carlos Vela is somebody that I sign in almost every career mode that I do at some point when I have the funds to do it. I just think he just goes really well with my style of play. He's quick, he's got great dribbling, and he can take it down the wing and cross it in and have good crossing. 74, that isn't too bad. Or he can take it right through the middle and dribble past the defenders like it ain't no problem. Trust me. If you guys have the money, sign Carlos Vela. And this guy. This is someone who I'm going to do my utmost best to sign in this career mode. He's fast as hell. And I like that. It works really well in this FIFA 15. The only downside is he's short, but playing with him in another career mode that I was doing a little time back, his jumping stat is really high. So even at 5'6", he was jumping over center backs and getting his fucking head on the ball, which is always good. So currently I'm scouting all these people to see what their ratings are, but I think I'm going to go ahead and skip that for Ahmed Musa. I'm just going to go ahead, Some of you might be pissed at me, but I was, well, with 12.5, I don't think I even need to offer someone else to bring him in. I'm going to go ahead and offer a 6.5 million bid and see if they take that. And if I could get him on the cheap like that, he's a great player, and it would be awesome to have him on our side. Trust me on that, guys. They want us to reach the round of 32 stage. I'm the shit, so that's no problem. Alright. Okay. I already went ahead and looked through these guys. Lewis Baker, Jordan Rossetier, I'm not sure, but I was scouting them. Now I'm not. I think I'm just going to remove them from the list because I know there are guys around that same age that have a way better potential and will work better with my team. So I'm just going to go ahead and take them off the list. This was another guy that I didn't add him to my short list, but I think I might try to bring him onto the team. I didn't mean to press that button, but alright, let's connect to the EA servers if that ever happens. You know how it goes with EA. Alright, it's got like 5 seconds before I give up. Keep going. Alright, fuck you, EA. Okay. This guy, he doesn't seem too bad, but him and also Joey Barton, I might just wait to get him on the free in January, honestly. Because I have a pretty good side right now, and it would give some of my players that I plan on keeping but using as a backup later on in the season or in this career mode, it'll give them a chance to improve a little more than they would have if I bring these guys in right away. But I still don't know if I'm going to do that, but I think it's a good idea and it's something to consider. They want us to avoid relegation. As I said, I'm the shit, so I can do that, and it won't be no problem. Let's go ahead and fast forward or advance and see if Moscow, CSKA Moscow, they did not accept it. I'm going to up that bid to 8.5. I think I paid 9 for him in one of my other career modes. So we'll up that and we'll see what they say. But he would just be awesome to bring into the team. He would go first team immediately. He would be our best striker. He would be, I think, if not our best, our second best behind Cambiaso. I think that's how you say it. Final scout report on Joey Barton. He's 74 rated, which is not that much better than the people that I currently have. And with him being 31, I'm not sure if he would be a good fit for just one season even. So I'm going to go ahead and remove him from the short list and just get him the fuck out of here. Alright, Alejandro Faurlin. I'll look into that. But I'm going to go ahead and scout him and add him to my short list, see what his rating is. Alright, let's advance and see if the Musa transfer request will be accepted. Or not transfer requests. You know what I mean. 14.5. Alright, so it looks like we are going to have to offer a striker, and I think I have just a striker in mind because he doesn't really work with my play style. He's slow, he's got a sweet game face, and he's tall and strong, but I just don't think he's a good fit, so I'm going to go ahead and try to get rid of, I can't, Aloha, or however you say his name, is the person I was going to try to offer in this deal. Kramaric. Well, I don't think you guys are going to be seeing a game in this episode, that's for damn sure. Chris Wood has pretty good stats, but if I could get Musa for him, or even Vardy since he is 27, I'm going to go ahead and try to offer Vardy and 9.5. We'll go ahead and do that. I fucking hope they accept this. Pedro Quinones, let's see, are you good enough to be on the Leicester City squad? No, you are not good enough. Goodbye. This is someone I added to the list just because Konchesky is getting a little old. Sepsi, he's this Romanian left back. He's 27, so he's younger than Konchesky. He's got a little bit of pace, his stamina, everything's kind of average all around, just in the areas that I find kind of useful. But he is a little old, and I think he's only like 67 rated or something like that. I'll keep him on here, maybe someone to come back to later, but probably not. Oh god, look at this guy, look at that pace, look at the balance, look at the agility, the jumping for a 5'6" guy that kind of makes up for it a little bit. Stamina goes up really quick on this guy, his reactions go up real quick, attack position is good, vision, pretty good for a striker. His strength is lacking, as you can tell, it's between 31 and 39, but his dribbling goes up pretty fast, as well as his ball control. His finishing, short passing for a striker is great. And shot power is pretty good for someone who's so short. You would expect them to have like a weaker shot power, maybe, but it's pretty good. Long shots isn't the best, but I'm sure it'll improve. Let's go back and advance. Robert Gorlitz. Oh yeah. Final scout report on this guy. 74, 27-year-old. That isn't too bad, actually. I'm going to go ahead and inquire and see what they say. If it's too much, I'll just immediately say, fuck you. Josh Ginley. Don't want that guy. This guy, Ryan Letson, I think he has a high potential, but I'm just going to add him to the list and maybe check him out later. This guy, Demarai Gray. You got pace, boy. The dribbling and ball control is pretty great. His crossing his crossing is shit. I think since he plays for Birmingham City, we might be able to get him for a good price. I'm going to go ahead and inquire about him, see what they say, because we don't have any left mids, I don't think. The only person that we have is a right mid that can play as a left mid. I don't remember his name. Grealish is someone who has a high potential, but everybody signs this boy, so I'm not even going to go for him. Nathaniel Chalobah. Pretty decent stats for a 19-year-old. I'm going to go ahead and add him to the short list and scout him. James Morrison. Those are some good stats, but I think I'm going to look elsewhere. Now we are in need of a left mid. This guy might be someone to keep an eye on. Actually, I'm just going to go ahead and scout this guy, see what his rating is. Kurt Zuma is 75 rated, and his value is at 3 million, but since he plays for Chelsea and he has a really high potential, clearly it's going to cost a bit more. Now, something that I've noticed with him, when I buy him for any of my other career modes that I do in my free time, his potential does not go up, or doesn't seem to go up for me in the first couple seasons. It's like third, fourth, or fifth season that he really gets that boost and starts getting into mid 80 range, but Mbemba is someone who I know improves very fast. He reaches 78 within the first season. So I'm going to offer a cheeky bid for Zuma. Getting Kurt in wouldn't be a bad move, but if I could get him for the cheap, get him on the cheap, I mean, that would be pretty sweet. I'm going to go ahead and offer a 4.25 bid on him. Getting it on to 15 minutes for this episode. 4.7 for Demarai Gray. I'm not even sure if that's worth it, to be honest. I was wrong. I think we didn't. I said we didn't have a left mid, but we have Schlupp. But I'm not sure on his potential, but he's pretty fast, and that's always good. I don't think I'm going to go ahead and even put any effort towards Demarai Gray at this point in time. Musa. 7 million. If I could offer someone not drink water. Andy King, I'm thinking I want to keep on for a bit. Matty James is someone that I would definitely be willing to give up. I'm going to go ahead and do 4.4 bid and Matty James and see if they accept that. Damn, that'd be sweet if we could get this guy from QPR. Speaking of QPR and Leicester City in the same sentence, 5-1. Damn, Leicester City. That's the shit I'm talking about. 5-1. Final scout report on this guy. Kranjkar. 75 rated left mid. That wouldn't be too bad. Someone else I'm thinking of is Velasi. I could go ahead and go over to Crystal Palace and see if I could pick him up, but I'm pretty sure he's going to cost between like 7 to 10 million. I definitely don't have that kind of money to spend on a left mid right now when I'm definitely trying to bring in Musa. Musa needs to come to Leicester City. I'm going to ignore this guy for a little bit. Check out these other people that came up. Harry Forrester, goodbye. John Joe Shelby. Keep him on the list. I think he's 77 or 78 rated. Go ahead and check on that. Get rid of this guy. Don't need another right mid. Get rid of Demarai Gray. Nicky Bailey. You're 30, you're too old, and you're bald, brother. You're bald. Well, so is John Joe Shelby, but he got skill. And he's only 22. They didn't accept that. They need 12 million in Barty. That's brutal. A lot of you guys are gonna be like, why do you want Musa so bad? Because he's so fucking fast. Let me take a look at some of the strikers that we have and see who I'd be willing to switch out. This guy I'm pretty sure has a high potential, and I'm not willing to get rid of him. Nugent is getting old, and I think if I offered him in that same bid that I just put in, the one including Vardy, I might be able to get it through. But Nugent, I think he only goes up to maybe 74 rated if I'm lucky. But I'm going to go ahead and go back and try to switch him out with Vardy and see if I can get that in. And that would still be awesome. I'd be a little disappointed because I like playing with David Nugent. He was one of those guys that I played with the first year that I played FIFA, and he was my striker that I look to for goals, if you know what I mean. Can you feel me? But I'm going to offer him up, see if they'll accept that. You could bring in Musa, as I keep saying. I'd be so pumped. It'd be so dope. Let's go ahead and advance, see what happens. I'm going to be bringing the episode to an end pretty soon here. Let's go ahead and see 75. That's what I'm talking about. And he'll be up to 78 in no time. Not enough for Kurt Zuma. I'm not even going to keep going for Kurt Zuma. But Mbemba, let's see what he's rated. 74, just like I thought. I'm going to go ahead and go in and offer... Damn. That is a lot. 5. Maybe I can offer up a center back. Wazalewski. Nah. I don't think that'll even go through. Now, Robert Huth, like, he's kind of old. I don't think he goes up that much more, and I'd much rather have Mbemba on my squad than this guy. I'm going to go ahead and offer this guy, Huth or whatever, and do 4 million in him. 3 million in him. Maybe I should have done 3.5, but whatever. We can always change it if they don't accept it, but if they were to accept that, that'd be awesome. You know what? I'm tired of looking at this guy. He's just not a good fit for my team, so I'm going to go ahead and kick him off that scouting list. Alright, get rid of these scout report thingamabobbers. That actually went through. I'm fairly surprised. I'm going to try 4 years and crucial first team player. 3 years and crucial first team player. Now, I won't finalize that deal if he accepts that contract offer until I bring in Musa. 12.5 and Nugent. Fuck you. I'm going to go ahead and put Vardy back on and offer them $12 million. I think that was the original amount that they requested of me when I included Vardy, but it might have been 12.5. 9.8 and killing me. I'm going to up it to 5.5 in this guy and see if they'll accept that. And maybe I'll be able to bring in more funds after I bring Musa in. See if I can't sell anybody actually. Check out age. Upson. Now this guy, I wish I could sell him now because when he turns 36, like he's going to be 70 rated by the time I'm able to sell him. He's going to have like no value. I'm seriously considering just releasing him from contract to bring in that extra $20,000 wage. And since I can't sell him anyways, sorry if I fucked up, guys, but I did it. I really did it. And Hammond, I'm going to sell him. He's 31. He's not going to go up in rating anymore. Morgan, I'm not selling, even though his rating is going to start going down soon. Like, in real life, he's a great player, and I just don't want to get rid of him yet. This guy, if I can get him out and bring in that 20,000 wage as well, that'd be pretty sweet. I was thinking about selling Cambiasso originally, but I need that 78 rating. And I need his defensive skills, and I'll get that 45,000 wage either next season or the season after once his rating starts going down and I sell his ass. I'm going to go ahead and sell Logan as well. And Bakayoko. He doesn't look like he's going to be good enough for my team. hammer. I'll put him out on loan so I can bring in some wage maybe, and that might help me out later. Now I'm thinking about maybe putting Wood out on loan. I think I will do that. It'll just be for a short loan. Hopefully it'll bring him up to like a 71 or 72 rating by January. That'd be ideal. Schlupp, I wish his rating was higher, and I hope in FIFA 16 that it is higher. This is getting on to be a really long episode. I'm gonna finish up what I'm doing right here and then end this. Put Lawrence on loan. Davis, put him on loan. Barmby definitely is going on a season-long loan. This guy can go out on loan. This guy as well. Hamza Chaudhry, get him out of here. You're not good enough. Alright, guys. I'm going to go ahead and fast forward and see if that Musa... Okay, ignore that. Musa. Come on, come on. I just put 12 million in Vardy. That's what I did. That's literally what I did. What's this guy's rating? 67? Alright, let's inquire about him. It's probably not going to be too much. Alright, guys. I'm going to go ahead and end the episode right there. It's been awesome. I'm super pumped about this. I'm probably going to put 2 or 3 episodes out tonight, to be honest. That's how excited I am. But I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope you're going to come back for more. But until then, see you later, gamer.